Okay, Carlos, let's continue with another video, another activity, okay? So last class, we were doing this activity, okay? We were checking the grammar focus, the direct class of time, and with this activity, okay? So now let's continue something more about the grammar plus, page 139, okay? So let's go, if you have the book, to page 139, okay? 139. So let's continue with the book, page 139, okay? So remember, page 139, okay? So let's continue. Oh, sorry. So let's continue. We have here an explanation, okay? Okay, adverbial clause of time. Okay, here we have. So we're talking about the adverbial clause of time. Okay, give me a moment, please. So here we have an adverbial clause of time can become, so an adverbial clause of time, they are talking about the adverbial clause of time, can become before or after the main clause. Okay, read. When it comes before the main clause, use a comma. Okay, when it comes, you can use it before or after. So adverbial clause of time can become before or after the main clause. When it comes before the main clause, use a comma. Before, use a comma. When it comes after the main clause, don't use a comma. Check the examples. So we have the adverbial clause. We have the sentence, clause-like sentence. It's when Ginny and Tony met, this is the adverbial clause, the first sentence. You use a comma. So if you start with the connector when, in this case the adverb when Ginny and Tom met, this is the adverbial clause, like the second sentence. When Ginny and Tom met, comma, they both live in San Juan. Okay, so this is the adverbial clause. When Ginny and Tom met, comma, they both live in San Juan. So this is the comma after the adverbial clause. But Ginny and Tom met, you connect the sentences when they both live in San Juan. Ginny and Tom met when they both live in San Juan. In this case, when you put the connector when, the word when in the middle, you don't need a comma. Okay? Important to remember that reference. Okay? Then we have another explanation. There are words like couple and family. When the words couple and family are collective nouns, they're usually used with a singular verbs. Okay, for example, when a couple are two people. Even though they are two people, you use the verb like in singular. Okay, when a couple gets married, they often receive gifts. Okay, so a couple like eat. When a couple like a group eat, it's when a couple gets, that will use it gets like a third person. When a couple gets married, they often receive gifts. No, when a couple get, no, it's the correct is gets, like it wears the word it. Okay, so let's continue the activity. What you have to do in this activity, just check the example. Okay, combine the two sentences using the adverb in parentheses. Write one sentence with adverbial clause before the main clause, another with adverbial clause after the main clause. So the first is before, then after, using the adverb given. So in this case, you have to use the adverb after, okay? So it's a students complete their courses, is one sentence. You have two sentences. Students complete their courses. That would be number one. And number two, okay? And number two, a school holds a graduation ceremony. You have to connect the sentences using the verb after. So what you have to do is something like this, okay? Give me a moment, please. Okay, you say after, so you're using after. It's the adverb. After students complete the courses, you need a comma. When you start with the adverb, you need a comma. After students complete the courses, comma, a school holds a graduation ceremony. There's one possibility. The second possibility, you change the sentence you say, a school holds a graduation ceremony after students complete their courses. In this case, you don't need a comma. These are the two options. So what you have to do in the following exercise, connect the sentences, the first with the adverb at the beginning with a comma, the second with the adverb in the middle with no comma, okay? Like the example. So now it's your time to do the sentences. If you have any questions on vocabulary, do the exercise. If you have any questions in vocabulary, oh, sorry. If you have any questions in vocabulary, use dictionaries and take your time. Let's read the sentences. Students gather to put on robes and special hats. The ceremony starts. You have to connect with before, okay? So do like the example from 2 to 5, okay? Use dictionaries, you have time vocabulary. See you later when you finish. Pause the video. See you later. Bye. Ready? Let's check the answers, okay? So let's check the answers. So we have for number 2, you have the two options. Okay, have the two options. Remember that you can hear the answers. Okay, you have two possibilities. So we have you say before the ceremony starts, comma, you have a comma. Before the ceremony starts, comma, students gather to put on robes and special hats. That's one possibility. The second, students gather to put on robes and special hats before the ceremony starts. In this case, you need a comma, okay? Very good. Pause the video if you need. Let's continue with number 3. Give me a moment, please. Let's continue with number 3. Okay, we have here the example for number 3. When the music plays, comma, when the music plays, comma, the students walk in a line to their seats. The other option, the students walk in a line to their seats when music plays. No comma needed. Okay, let's continue. Stop the video, pause the video when you need, okay? Let's continue with number 4. We have here number 4. After school officials, after school officials and teachers make speeches, comma, students get their diplomas. Other option, students get their diplomas after school officials and teachers make speeches. That's number 4, okay? They continue with number 5. Number 5. When the ceremony is finished, comma, students throw their hats into the air and cheer. Or the other option, students throw their hats into the air and cheer when the ceremony is finished. Okay, these are the answers for this exercise. So remember, you have the book, you can do it in your book. You have the book, you have to do it in your notebook. Okay, so this is what you have to do for this homework. Okay, so see you later. Bye, class.